Welcome guys back to Minecraft Create, and well, today's gonna be a nice episode. First thing, as you can see, I have upgraded my tools and my armor after I went and did some digging with one of my drills, and I got a lot of netherite and ancient debris things. So we sorted out our armor, so that's all sorted out. Got an ender chest as well. Craft one of those, and armor wise we sorted out. And the last episode we actually built up our first train, which was here, and then I took some of the blocks that I was using and I built this little platform here just to, I don't know, give it a little bit of more color and something easier to work with. So we offloaded all those items from our our starter base. So that's all in our storage now, and believe it or not, the storage is actually getting full. Everything I've got a little bit of space left exploring and leftovers. This is all the space I've got left. Just like what, 10, maybe 10 of these things left. There's a couple of obviously of these things that I don't need in here, but everything I've been using or I've picked up, I got in there. I've got dyes, I've got the wool stuff I've been making. That's all the create stuff down there. I've got all the ores, redstone things that I've crafted up, and then obviously all the blocks and trees and plants and stuff I've picked up everywhere is in there. We got plenty of glass, and you're going to see the reason why. Today's actually the reason for today's episode is the glass tunnel, and man, it was a pain to actually do. The putting in the glass was the easy part, but building the ramps going into the water or out of the water, now where the train used to go, and I'll explain when you get there. I'll explain it to you guys. Yeah, that's about it for this area. But before we get to the glass tunnel, I need to go get the train, but I want to build. You remember the gunpowder factory that's down there? I want to build that little bridge thing I was mentioning last time, and things like that. So we're going to head there. Let's quickly jump into a time lapse and then have a look. Here is our gunpowder factory train station. I think that's the easier way of calling it. Before we check it out, did you know that Enderman can pick up watermelon blocks? I just found an Enderman down there. He put this melon block down in the middle of my tracks. I've never seen that before. Usually it's only gravity blocks like dirt, sand, grass blocks, things like that. But I've never seen an Enderman move a watermelon block. That is the weirdest thing. I don't know if any one of you guys have seen it, but let me know if you have. But it's the first time I've seen it. So let's get rid of that. But anyway, here is our little station. So you guys saw now I built up the the platforms and everything like that. I just came through afterwards and then added a little bit of decoration to it. A couple other blocks in between. So we got some of the barrels and things. Here's our trusty little train over here. Oh yes, and I got a mod which I kind of like. As you guys can see, we have containers. But I tried to figure out how do you craft this stuff. I couldn't get the recipe right. But eventually I got that. And we've got some containers here. So I added a few in here just to give it a bit of extra color and things. A couple of barrels and whatnot. So it looks like the place is getting used. So now at least when we come off the train, you can go up that way or this way. And we've got some nice bridge going over. So we've got a proper entrance into our factory area over here. Makes things a little bit better. Okay, that area we still got to sort out a factory that we want to build down there. But that's for a next time episode. And I think that's everything for this side. I think it came out pretty good. Area looks nice. It looks better than just a flat like road area coming through here. But now we need to go to build our tunnel. And oh, also if you look in the left side of my screen on top, you'll see I found a mod that works well for well, you see the information. I've got my FPS, time and everything on there, so we can quickly sleep. And then at least I can see now the coordinates where I'm facing, the light level, because obviously the mods are different compared to what I have, and I can just switch that off. So it's similar to the mini HUD. I don't know, it's using the same name, which is strangely enough, but it's not the original one. But it does the job. It does so far everything I need except for the light levels. I don't have light levels. It still gives me this, your achievements. Usually I press something for light levels and it changes, but I don't know, maybe it is then, I just don't see it. But anyway, let's jump into another little time lapse and make our way to the next little build area. Well guys, you guys had a little glimpse of what I've been up to. Well, not everything, because some of the stuff didn't come out properly. Something I forgot to mention, as you can see, there's the train, and I actually added another cart. I just duplicated that one and just added on that side. So anytime I'm traveling anywhere with this train, I can go back and forth much easier. So it makes my life a little bit easier. And here the tunnel starts. I wanted to try and build a tunnel underwater, and I did, but oh man, that is a pain, especially this part here. So here you can see we've got a nice slope going down here, but these slopes, building them is not as easy as what you would think. Just added a little bit of decoration and normal grass and things like that, so add some color. But this is a very long way off. Let's see if I open the map up. You can see there's where we are there. Okay, there's our other base, and then base thing over there. Well, that's the factory, should I say. This goes all the way down to here. It's like 2,000 blocks, and this is where it ends up. So we're going to quickly go that way. It's a far way off. So let me quickly jump into the train and we'll quickly buzz over that way. Okay, we are arriving at our next stop. Let's hope this is going to work without a problem. Then we go up, out of the tunnel, and oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, hold on, I'll do that and do that. Approach the station. There we go. Okay. Now this is the end of our line so far. Stops over there, and as you can see here, we also have our little ramp area and everything that I built up. Some of the tracks is acting a bit strange. It's like the track is there, but it says the track is not there. I don't know what's the cause of that. But at the moment, I'm not surprised with anything from this update at the moment. And I've got this funny, if you look, this funny like glaze in the distance. If I zoom in, it disappears some of it, but they still, it looks like it's brown mixed with green. I don't know what that's for. And this weather is, why is it always going to rain at the wrong time? Anyway, everything looking good so far. And this area, I am planning to have this as my main storage. I want to build a very big storage area here, because the storage we have down there at our other second base is actually not big enough. As I showed you guys, it's already basically filled up, and with all the drilling and things I've been doing, I've got things there are full of dirt, full of gravel, full of cobble and everything else already. So we need something that can take much more, and it's easier to sort with. So I want to try and use some of the new updated things with the frogs and things I want to use in here, you know, build a nice big storeroom with that. I just got to try and see how to do it, work it out, how everything works. But other than that, we are at least a little bit further ahead. And something I want to do that I thought I want to do now, since I'm going in a very big line here, you can see now this is the main storage. Look at all these mobs that are spawning around me. Oh, there's a lot of pigs and cows around here. So there we now, that's the main storage. Got this very long tunnel, and I actually want to make, how can I make trains travel faster? As far as I know, you can use something with coal or build a little steam engine on board or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to check up on that, but I want to make my train travel faster, especially with something of this distance. As I was saying, oh yeah, since we're traveling in a straight line here, I was thinking, here's world spawn, and where our base and everything started. We've got our second little starter base over there, with all our machines and whatnot, and our power station over there. We've got our gunpowder factory and things on this side. We're going to be building another factory over there. You can see the line goes all the way to there. And then the storage, obviously now here. I was thinking what I should maybe do is just build a straight track all the way through. You know, I just go through them. I explored. I went down here. That's about as far as I got. But I was thinking build a track going all the way through and then bridge off and make factories and shops or whatever just on the edge of each one of these areas. Because I also actually want to build a new villager trading hall, which I think might work best over here. Because since our storage is here and everything we're going to need to trade with will be here, then maybe this area, because here's a village, you can see. There's the village here. So there's the storage going to be. Here's a village. And then maybe somewhere here, build a very big trading hall with all the trading things that you can get in the game, basically. So that will be like at least 50 villages plus minus to get everything. But I was thinking, I just build the line straight through, take this line all the way through there. You can go down that way, but I definitely don't think I'm going to go underwater again, because doing it underwater is a bit of a pain actually. No, and that's about it, guys. I think, yeah, that's everything I had planned for today. Just a little bit of building and a little bit of ideas. So let me know what you guys think. Other than that, thanks for joining me. And I will see you guys again in the next one. Cheers.